Hello guys, this is Peter from Sun Insurance. Welcome to my channel. Today, if you're a new viewer for your first time, please look at my content and make a decision by yourself if it helps you. Share, like, comment, and subscribe. For the returning ones, thank you for coming back, and please continue to share my content, like, comment, and thank you for your support. So today, I wanted to talk about the driver qualification file checklist for the owner operators. If you have a company and you have fleet of vehicles and you do hire drivers to drive for you, the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, or the DOT, it requires you to show them a checklist and follow the guidelines when you hire the drivers. I'm going to put all the links for the research. So if you have time, you can just go there and look at it by yourself. So just get tuned, and especially those ones who are starting as new ventures and they require to hire somebody to drive for them. This is a very good video, very informative on how you are supposed to get qualified drivers and make sure you comply with the DOT. So stay tuned and let's see you. All right, let's get started here. Today, I was going to show you on how to, if you need to hire a driver, there are some of the things you need to look at, and this demonstration today, it explains the minimum requirements for the commercial motor vehicle drivers. So the motor carrier are required to maintain a qualification file for each of the drivers they hire within the company. So this checklist I'm going to show you, it's going to help you to look at each driver and to complete a file for each driver, because if the DOT is going to come to audit you, this is a file they are going to ask you about, the driver qualification file. So you need to keep that one in your office. Once they come and they do the audit, so if you don't want to fail, you need to have that. So the first thing is that you have to inquire to state agents for the driving record every year, and the motor carriers must contact the state agents annually for an updated copy of the drivers. If you have a driver who lives in Michigan and you live in Texas, you need to call the DMV in Michigan and request the transcript for the driving record for that particular driver. And you must retain that document in your office for a period of 3 years. Also, the review of the driving record annual 3 years. So at least once every 12 months, the carrier must contact a current motor vehicle record from the state issuing the driver's license and review the motor vehicle report to determine whether the driver still meets the minimum requirement. So once you request the first copy, and within a year, you need to request another copy to see if your driver meets the requirement, and that it needs to be maintained 3 years from the date of execution. Driver certificate of violation. This is an annual thing too. You have to do at least once in every 12 months. So the driver must submit a list of all convicted violations. That's the motor vehicle traffic laws and ordinances during the past 12 months. It has to be maintained in the file within the company, and it has to be kept 3 years from the date of execution. The medical examination report and medical examination certificates. All commercial vehicle drivers are required to pass a physical exam for the new entrants to the transportation industry. This is very important. Before you hire a driver, they have to have a medical card, known as a certificate from a certified medical examiner, and that one has to be maintained also for 3 years. Employer note verification that medical examiner is listed on the nation's registry. That is also important, and it has to be maintained for 3 years. The driver's application for employment. A driver must not drive a commercial motor vehicle unless an application for employment has been completed and signed. So you cannot talk to somebody over the phone and tell them, my truck is parked in a pilot truck stop in Oklahoma, go pick it for me, and then you start driving. It doesn't work like that. That's a violation. If you are selected for an audit and they find that you don't have an application for employment, and then you are cited right there. So that one has to be done, and the life of employment plus 3 years after the termination has to be kept. The driver's road test certification or equivalency. A person must not drive a commercial motor vehicle until he or she has successfully completed a road test and has been issued a certificate. And that one has also been kept for 3 years. And so this one, I'm going to give you a link if you want to look at it, go through and look by yourself what it says. It's a checklist, and put it in your office and make sure you comply. The safety performance history, driver correction. Carriers must maintain a record of both the requests for a driver's safety performance history and related documentation. For example, if a driver documents that information in the history is inaccurate. Okay, those are some of the things which needs to be kept in the driver's checklist. Pre-employment drug tests and alcohol documents. Employers must ask potential employers if they have tested positive or refused to test or any other pre-employment drug or alcohol within the past 3 years. So that one has to be and kept in your office within the time stipulated on this document. And also, I'm not going to be touching every single point here because of time. And but this document gives you a general overview of what you're supposed to do if you are planning to hire a new driver and you have a commercial vehicle. So there are rules set by the DOT. You need to follow them if you want your company to be in good standing. I hope this short. I was doing some research and I saw this, and I thought that let me throw it out there to help my viewers, especially those ones who are starting new companies. And this is something they have to look into. So let me know what you think, below this video, comments. If you need anything, you need additional information, or you need me to give more information, I can do another video to talk about it. And please do share the content. And I hope this one will be very helpful. And please check the links which I'm going to put under this video. Uh, Thank you very much, and that's it for today. And hopefully I will see you in the next video.